Hi, I'm Thomas Brown. I am CEO and founder of e-claim.com. We're a SaaS platform for property and casualty insurance companies to manage their claims. So I first learned about Fraction through a podcast that Praveen did with Greg Head of the Practical Founders Group. And when I listened to the podcast, I learned that Praveen was actually from Louisiana, so we had an immediate connection. I'm from Louisiana. I have worked very closely with a fractional CTO that we brought on through Fraction, as well as a fractional product manager that we brought on through Fraction, and both of those experiences opened my eyes, so to speak, to the opportunities that we can have by working with folks who are super specialized, highly skilled, and expert in a very niche part of what we do. I am very much an in-person, or at least via Zoom kind of guy. And so I communicate my way with Praveen and the folks that I work with, and they were able to meet me that way. They didn't force me onto a communication channel that doesn't work for me. But for the devs, they're very, it's just different. They communicate on Microsoft Teams, and we were set up to do that before. So that's what Fraction adapted to, which was one of their preferred methods. It just that for me personally, that's not how I communicate. So Fraction met me where I wanted to be and spoke to me the way that I wanted to be communicated with, which is great. Yeah, I would say the number one benefit to using Fraction is the optionality that it gives us. And as a small company, we don't have experts in every area, and our technology stack and skill set is very specific. So when we have an opportunity for a project, but we don't have alignment with our skill set and experience, Fraction gives us the ability to go out and get that on a very short notice basis. And we can bring that individual or those individuals in for as long as we want, or as short a period of time as we want. So it allows us to do things that we're otherwise having to turn down. Definitely recommended Fraction because of the benefits to me. And I'll continue to do that. In a very short amount of time, Praveen had the insight to be able to elicit from our team things that we weren't even aware of. For example, our software development lifecycle, we were employing 11 different platforms, and no one knew it. And we had tons of overlapping information, tons of overlapping roles and responsibilities, duplication of effort. And so we have since begun a roadmap to get down to 2 to 3 platforms. And already the experience of that exercise has revealed to us how much waste and inefficiencies there were in the process. And so my summary on that would be that without that experience and expertise and bringing awareness to the organization and having someone look at us from the outside and seeing things that we couldn't see because we were all up in it, so to speak, was really, really good. And the method of communicating that to us was extremely concise. They didn't beat around the bush. They basically were able to look at us and say, hey guys, here's the low-hanging fruit. And that's what I like. A big benefit of working with Fraction is trust. And I'm a big trust guy, and I feel like Fraction is not just someone that's going to provide me with some temporary labor. I mean, they really understand my business, and they've taken the time to dig deep and understand what's best for eClaim and for me, frankly. And I can tell that they put in the time and effort to go, again, above and beyond just the providing of the labor. They really understand the business, and they're helping us do what we need to do to scale.